So I think I've got the random stages set okay.
Okay.
As in, like, they're actually random, not...
Not Hyrule.
Yeah. Theoretically.
I'm a little disappointed with that, not gonna lie.
Oh, I've missed this stage. This one's actually pretty dope.
You can get stuck in a pot, can't you?
Yeah. I like stages that play with size, like in really cool ways. Like that new game that came out, I think it's called Grounded, but it's basically just Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in game form.
Can't say I remember that.
Oh yeah, sorry. I mean the title pretty much says it. Oh,
No, I've like heard of it.
what? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or the game?
Honey and Shrunk the Kids.
Oh right, yeah. I mean it is. I don't know if it's 80s, but like I watched
No,
it.
I'm
when...
pretty sure I have seen it. It's just I was very young.
Yeah, it's one of those films I think everyone's kind of just seen for some reason. Oh, I was not paying attention.
You can turn hazards off.
I did not know this.
Oh, there's one stage that I am now dreading,
Go on.
and it's I couldn't tell you which one it is, name-wise, but like a yellow
Pac-Man.
block
Yeah.
thing keeps flying across the stage and
Yeah.
deconstructing.
Pac-Man. Yeah. I think it's a
Is
Mega
it
Man stage.
Pac-Man?
No. It's a Mega Man stage, isn't it? I know the one you
have
mean,
no
because
idea.
that's the one I was thinking of as well.
It's hell.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm pretty sure that's the reason we started playing on
Yeah, no hazards.
Battlefield, wasn't it?
That or
we
the
saw
ones we
that
used
a few
to create.
times and then just went Battlefield.
Yeah. It's weird because we don't play competitive Smash, but we do play like competitive Smash players. In the way that we don't like hazards, we don't play with items or the Smash Ball.
I mean, Smash Ball is a thing in competitive.
Yeah, but fuck that.
At the end of the day, it's not exactly fun
That was pretty
when
dope.
you're watching the same Smash over and over again.
Yeah, it feels like, especially on some characters.
Just all of them. You see it once or twice and you're like, oh, that was cool.
It feels like an insta-kill. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like,
I mean, it basically is.
well, and then between characters, it varies widely. So like, Link's the Links have the same one, right?
I don't know.
They did.
I know they used to.
Yeah.
I think they might be different now.
Yeah.
Oh, I swear to God, this.
Oh
fucking
no,
hundred-
yes, because isn't my Links, an arrow now?
I honestly can't remember.
It's ancient arrow from Breath of the Wild. So it's like Sheik's
Oh,
was
yeah,
in the last one,
that-
remember?
That would make sense.
And then your one I think stayed the same.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
toonish
Yeah.
triangle.
I think it's just the small triangle because you're not Toon Link.
No, like it looks cartoony.
Oh yeah, it kind of does actually.
Compared to the Twilight one, I mean. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
crisp.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like, the Smash Ball just kind of feels like cheating. Plus, it varies wildly in effectiveness. So, like,
I don't think so in this game.
Marths, or was it Marth or was it Lucinda you used to use? They're both the same sort
Indeed.
of Marth. Like, that one was basically just one-hit kill on stages without walls.
I think there's a percentage.
Yeah, but it was kind of like ridiculously quick.
I think it's like 30% maybe
Yeah.
that it's an insta kill.
Ike's wasn't that damaging, but it did go on for a while, which is really fucking annoying. And it did a ton of damage. So, like, even if it didn't kill you, you were kind of screwed anyway. Because
I mean,
Ike
again,
did a lot of damage in general, so, like, anything he did after that would just end you.
There's still a competitive thing to the Smash Ball, though.
Yeah, but, like...
Because it is equal.
Well, this is the thing, what I was saying, like, or trying to say. I don't think they did a very good job of balancing the Smash Ball. What are they called?
Final Smashes.
Final Smashes, yeah. I don't think they did a very good job balancing the Final Smashes. Some of them are really, really effective. Others of them kind of, like, they just suck.
Yeah, but that's kind of like every character in every Smash game.
Yeah, I guess. But, like, in general, I think I've said it before, like, Smash is a really well-balanced game.
Not
Like,
really.
Yeah, I mean, compared to other games, yeah.
Oh, compared to other games,
fuck
yeah.
this
but
onion crab.
yeah.
This asshole needs to get lost.
It's... I've seen it from melee players, especially. Melee? Melee?
Yeah, I will
Whatever.
say melee.
Yeah. They are normally, like, using the same 4 characters. Which I think is Falco, Falcon.
Yeah.
I don't remember the other 2. But it wasn't really balanced. There's always one character that will be better.
Yeah, I'm not saying like there aren't characters that are worse or like than other ones. And of course there's going to be good characters and kind of crappy characters. But it's not kind of balanced for competitive, if that makes sense. It was kind of balanced so that anyone can pick up any character and have a shot.
Yeah.
So like Little Mac, everyone kind of goes is the worst character in the game. But for like casuals and stuff like that, you could pick Little Mac and not die to someone super high tier like Marth or Roy.
I mean,
And like you can get away with competitive, like doing competitive quite effectively with like mid-tier characters, which is where like most of your characters live.
yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that.
Nothing. I'm saying that's great. I'm saying like in general that's kind of like a really well balanced game. It has a competitive scene, but like it also maintains like people can actually play the goddamn game.
Wait, what game are we talking about?
Smush. The game we're playing.
I thought you said you didn't like the Final Smashes.
Yeah, I don't like the Final Smashes, but in general, like Smash as a game is really well balanced.
Can you change rule sets?
Oh yeah, hazards. How do I turn that off? I can't turn them off. Why can't I turn them off?
Maybe you do need to quit. Okay, now let's just deal with it, because it will provide entertainment.
Alright, yeah, can't turn them off. That's a... Do you know what? I take it back. Like, the Smash... Some of the features in this is just like, Jesus, you guys really didn't give a shit, did you?
Some of them...
The online is very, very B-team feeling. You know what I mean?
Wait, when has online ever been good?
For Nintendo? Yeah. That's what I mean. Like, it's just that...
Like, this is pretty top tier for Nintendo.
It doesn't... Yeah. Which is a shame, because it's still not great.
Oh no, it's shocking, but...
Oh no, yeah. Especially, like, the kind of just changing the rule sets. Oh my god.
That stage just ended.
Holy crap. So, wow, okay.
I was not expecting that.
No, neither was I.
Oh, it
but it
moved.
moves that way. Son of a bitch.
Wait, stop. Oh, so it's moving on its own.
Oh, okay.
What is this stage?
Oh, I'm not having a good time.
I looked away for a second, and the stage was gone when I looked back.
Okay, I haven't been no deathed.
I mean, I'm not that good at platformers, so that probably would have happened anyway. There's no way. I
Wow,
could
yeah.
go.
So, do you know what? I take it back. Like, I'm feeling very outclassed right now.
What do you mean?
Was this your point? Like, you were trying to make? When I was saying, like, you can get away with a mid-tier character like Link standing up to Marth, I'm getting ruined.
Oh, no, I thought the final smashes add, like, a lot to that. But, no, it was purely because I was scared that we'd get the stage. I still don't know whose stage it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mega Man, actually.
If you remember, put like a clip or something of the stage.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stage, I remember playing with Cindy and just constantly reflecting it as the only way of surviving. So I picked Roy,
Oh, right, nice.
who is the upgraded
yeah,
Cindy.
he's definitely a speed upgrade.
It was Roy after Cindy, right, and not the other way around.
I think you had... No, you used to use Roy and Millie.
No, as in this game I started with Cindy, then went to Roy,
Yeah.
then Shulk, then
Oh. Oh.
Falcon?
I'm dead. Cool. I thought I was dead, and then...
Yeah. I really don't know what's going on with the stage.
Oh, yeah. I don't like it.
I'm kind of just hitting and it's working. I'm
Oh,
not-
yeah. I have an excuse, though. Because I broke my
Which is-
hand.
Which
No,
hand?
it's not really much.
Left hand.
I say what?
Left hand?
Yeah, so I don't want to say too much, but basically, I got annoyed and I punched a wall really hard. Forgetting that, like, I'm made of, like, flesh and bone, and walls are made of, like, concrete and shit. And I don't know the Mohs hardness rating of bone versus concrete. Future me, put that up. But I'm pretty sure concrete's harder. It turns out, yeah, that happened. So I broke my hand. So I went to A&E, and apparently, I don't know if I mentioned this to you, so I went to A&E, and the guy was like, oh yeah, did you punch a wall? And I was like, yeah, how did you know? And he was like, oh yeah, you're the third guy today who's punched a wall.
Yeah.
Apparently, since the lockdown happened, 2 injuries have gone way up.
Yeah, people have gone insane being
Yeah, because
stuck
they
inside.
suddenly have to like deal with people that they don't normally have to deal with 24/7.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh,
Like, admittedly, even I punched a wall.
yeah, and like
Except I
that's the title
I
of this
did it
episode,
like-
right? This is going to be like the end card and the beginning, right? Don't punch walls.
No, wait. Okay.
Don't punch people, not walls.
I'm gonna say exactly the same thing as I did when you actually did it. It's not that you punched a wall, it's how you punched it.
Yeah, okay. Also
I'm
that.
telling you, if you're gonna punch a wall, don't go for like the jab. Go for a right hook.
No. Well,
Because
I'm
then what you're doing is grazing it as opposed to full forcing.
okay. So, ideally, you want to punch properly. What I did. Also, do not punch with your dominant hand. So I'm left-handed.
I mean,
and-
that's standard.
Yeah, well, this is the thing that you suddenly realise, is that you can't do anything with your other hand. Eating was not fun. Have you ever tried using cutlery with your non-dominant hand?
Yeah. You know I get injured a lot, right?
No. No, I did not.
Do you not remember when I lived at home and I'd just go to the hospital? You'd see
but
me
it was
like...
never for, hand stuff.
I
It was always for
swear I
something
messed
like
up my
shoulder,
wrist.
back. It was always big stuff.
Oh, well, my wrist is dead, basically.
Alright.
I thought that was when I was at home.
Possibly.
But yeah, carry on. Sorry.
Yeah, so eating was fun. It took me a lot longer. Because I kept dropping what was on the fork. Oh, you good?
Yeah.
You just kind of stopped.
Yeah, I dropped my phone, then I had to catch the wire as it was falling, and then...
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
Cool.
It is back to a safe place.
So yeah, that happened. So I can't play guitar at all. And they'll say, yeah, there shouldn't be any permanent damage, but you're basically going to have to learn how to play again. Because your little finger is not going to work. And I can see why, because it's like, at the moment, I can't straighten my little finger.
Yeah.
I can bend it. And I can play games and it doesn't hurt and stuff. But you don't use your little finger a lot. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
So. But yeah, so I can use it in general, but it doesn't straighten. And has literally no strength to it. Plus, it's your little finger. It didn't have that much strength to begin with. But I am, unfortunately, one of those players who uses their little finger a lot.
Yeah,
So like, yeah, genuinely, if I can't use my little finger, I'm basically just gonna quit because like I can't learn again. I don't know how to not play without my little finger. Genuinely.
I mean, what you might need to do is just build up the strength in it again.
Yeah, totally. But the internet was also like really no help at all. Because they were like, their solution was it. They were just like, just learn to play with two fingers. And they quote, there's two guys whose name I don't remember. Oh, Django Reinhardt, who had two fingers and he was a badass guitar player, like jazz guy. And I was like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like, no, it's different learning to play when you have two fingers, and then learning to play with four fingers, and then losing one, and then having to learn again.
It was jazz.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, and he shredded the shit out of it. Like, he was badass.
No, but just there's less rules in jazz.
There's more rules in jazz.
I thought there was less.
Well, this is the thing. So
in terms to actually hitting notes right.
So jazz was quick history of jazz as I was taught to it, right? So I was weirdly enough taught jazz in school because I did a guitar course. And if you want to learn jazz, don't go and learn jazz in education because they will ruin it for you. Because the first thing in every jazz lesson is they write down on a whiteboard all of the things you can't do. They start, like, genuinely, this is the first lesson I had on jazz. They were like, okay, so jazz is like, basically you can do anything. Okay, so let's start the lesson by going, here are all of the things that you can't do anymore. So there's no note bending, there's no, like, vibrato, there's no tapping, there's no any of that. It's just, like, notes. And the reason for that is when jazz was a thing, like, being, like, as a music creation thing, it was just a bunch of guys that like, we want to test ourselves. So we're going to have basically no rules. We're just going to see how far we can push it. And push ourselves. So it's like there are no rules. Do what you want and see what happens. But at the time, they didn't have the technology to make thin strings or like massive amounts of gain. So it's not that they didn't do like all the sweeping and tapping and crazy legato stuff, or like crazy vibratos as well. They just couldn't, because they didn't have, like, their guitars were semi-hollows with... Do you remember Mom's old guitar with those appallingly thick strings?
Yep.
They were all like that. Like, that's the only strings you got.
Painful.
Yeah, they sucked. Yeah, those were the only strings that they had, so like they couldn't do any of that stuff. Now, and basically like the idea is that if you want to reproduce that sound, you have to limit yourself, because like now you can do all of those things. Do you know what I mean? Like most people will have like 9 to 52, I think it is. I just know it as the pink strings.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people will have those on, or maybe a little bit, maybe the 10s, the orange ones. Do you know what I mean? So it's like very easy to bend, legato, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But in order to kind of recreate that like original jazz sound, you'd have to not do all that. So you have to kind of limit yourself. If you want to take like the jazz spirit, if that makes the kind of like just do whatever you want and see what happens, you'd want to learn fusion, which is jazz mixed with double kill. Nice. Which is jazz mixed with like other genres of music. So like my controller has died.
Oh
no, it's back. No, it's not. That's not me. Okay, that was weird. I think it just decided to fuck off for a minute. We're good. Sorry. That pose that Roy was doing, where he was holding your hand, that's totally going to be in the thumbnail. As don't punch walls. Yeah, so if you want to do like that kind of stuff, where it's just kind of do whatever you want, yeah, you'd play fusion, which is jazz and other things. So like the Persona 5 soundtrack, basically. That would be like fusion.
yeah.
That's where like modern, like if you want the spirit of jazz, if you want, that's where you'd go. But no, jazz has a ton of rules, which is kind of an oxymoron, really, isn't it?
I mean,
which is ironic.
Not really. It's kind of...
Oh no, like when I explain it why, like it makes sense, because you're like, okay, yeah, they couldn't do all the stuff that they could do. We can do now.
No, it's not even that. It's kind of like when you put something in a genre, it becomes way, way limited.
Yeah, totally. Which is why I said if you want to go and learn jazz, don't go and learn from school. Get like someone who actually plays jazz, because you just get like my jazz teacher was the worst person in the world. He was just like anything past like the 1930s, he didn't consider like real jazz. He was like a jazz purist, and I was like, holy shit,
yeah,
those things exist.
That's what I mean. It's kind of like
yeah,
what was it?
Like our second lesson.
Bach's classical.
Yeah, kind of. Except he
where,
was
where you have the rules, but you also have classical without the rules.
Yes. But funnily enough, jazz players are less forgiving about you breaking those rules.
Oh no, it's just like it's quite a common thing. Oh, I thought it was a common thing in music.
So like for example, I know Bach had like there were a couple of rules like in Bach's era. There was a couple of rules with fifths and things like that in the bass.
Yeah, like no perfect fifths.
Yeah, but he did that. He broke those rules, and everyone was like,
"No,
fair
I know."
enough. So like basically, yeah, in classical you are allowed to break those rules. In jazz, you cannot break those rules. Like it's a total and complete absolute, which I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, it's just one of the things where by making something without rules, you're still playing to a style.
Yeah,
So in fact, you're making rules.
yeah. But either way, like I didn't like it.
Just in general, jazz players are kind of dickheads.
It depends
Or
because
classical jazz
well, this is the
players,
thing because when
should we say.
I had lessons because I was like, hey, look, I do actually want to learn some fusion. This is dope. And my teacher kind of just went because I went to a metal teacher because I was like, do you remember when I first came and I was like, I can't shred for shit. I can't pick at all. I really need help with this. So I went to a guy who was like super speed picking metal shred man. Because I was like, if I'm going to learn it, I may as well take it to the extreme. And my picking's well, it was. It's a bit better now. I don't struggle with reggae.
Okay, can't say I've ever tried reggae.
It's pretty fun, actually.
I don't remember the last time I've actually played an instrument.
Damn. I mean,
Bad.
not really. I mean,
Like,
as much as I like it and have spent a very long time learning how to do it, I understand it's pretty fucking pointless in the grand scheme of things. Like,
it's really nice
it's a
for
very,
like
very
making
rare skill.
stuff.
Like, say what?
It's really nice for making stuff.
Is it?
Like, I find it a lot easier to, I want to say freestyle, but I don't know if that's the right word. Improvise?
Oh, with music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm saying musical ability in general is a pretty wasted skill. Like, it's very rare that anyone will be like, oh, you need a music skill for this. Even in music jobs, like 90% of the people who worked at my music college didn't play a thing. Because like, no matter where you go, like if it's a business, you need people who do admin and like, you know, all of that kind of crap. And your IT department. It was like, yeah, the only people that actually played music were the teachers, and then people who ran the teachers didn't play any music. They didn't even understand what they were talking about most of the time, so they're just like, cool.
I mean, yeah. But it's still cool.
Yeah, well, I like it.
I mean, like, I've only, I want to say just started to learn musical theory, but like, actually learn it.
Yeah, as in, like, not just learn it as in facts, as in how to use it.
Not even that. It was like when I was younger, I had you basically telling me all the stuff, and it would completely go off my head.
Yeah, I didn't learn
it's
how
now
to talk
like
normally with music theory. There's like 4 stages of music theory, right? There's like, I kind of get it. There's, oh no, sorry, like, start at the beginning. There's like, I do not get this. And then you're like, I kind of get it, but can't really explain it. And then you can explain it, but only one way. If that makes sense. In like music theory nerd language. And then like stage 4, which is like ultimate mastery in my opinion, is where you can explain it, but like so normal people can understand it.
yeah, there's some, or like, it's got stages in, or for me it's got stages, as in like, you can't learn this without knowing this.
Yeah, that kind of does make sense.
So it's basically what you're saying, but masters are the people who can talk to noobs and sort of teach them everything.
Yeah, so like...
Whereas the stage before is going, oh yeah, it's a flat fifth on the C scale.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
what?
Okay. What?
What? You don't know what that means?
Yeah.
That type of thing. I
like,
wish I knew which one that was.
The equivalent of like trying to sound smart.
Yeah.
Where
But
it's like,
not being able to dumb it down.
could be smart, but you don't know because you've got no idea what any of it means.
But yeah, I now really wish I learned how to play guitar properly.
When you say properly, oh, that bomb fucked off.
As in, actually be able to play.
You know what? Hang on. Can we pause this conversation for a minute and just appreciate this stage? Do you remember that
No.
Pokemon episode where Charizard fought Magmar?
Yeah, it is exactly this.
Yeah, they should have done that as a Pokemon stage. Like, just take me there. Sorry, carry on.
Can we just appreciate like the whole stage in general?
Actually, yeah, this is a
Sports.
pretty decent stage.
It's
Wii
Wii
Fit
Sports.
was like Wii Sports. Was it Wii Sports or Wii?
Oh wait, no,
Fit?
you're right. It's Wii Fit.
That was actually like a really good game. Genuinely.
This is the the bike course.
Yeah, I remember playing that when we got the Wii. Like, it was actually really fun.
Yeah.
Like tennis, that was Wii Sports, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Tennis
Wii
was a bit
Sports
broken.
Was such a good game.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
There was that
for,
one
like, the
angled shot
exercise,
that you
but-
learned how to do. That, like, you just couldn't get.
Oh yeah, and then the 99 pin knockdown on bowling.
Yeah, there was that. Which I actually quite like, because that was a nice little cheat, I guess.
See, I'd say it's more of like an Easter egg.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Because I remember you did it at... Oh, okay, bye.
Yeah, aunts.
Yeah, and like you had that look of just wait for it. And everyone's like, hey,
Everyone was just like, "Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
And then
this
the
is
room
dumb."
just
And
kind
then
of
they
went,
all
what?
fell down.
And you sat there with the smuggest face. And everyone was A, pissed because they'd been outsmarted by the youngest one in the room.
Everyone
And B,
was
like,
so
what
angry.
happened? Yeah. Like, if I remember rightly, everyone rage quit after that.
Yeah, no one played.
Yeah.
I remember that day, not because that happening, actually because it was the first time I saw an advert that was beyond levels of stupid.
Go on.
Like, after everyone quit, there was a genuine advert that said, huge sale, and they'd accidentally put the wrong price on one of them. So it says, was like £60, and now it's $59.99. Get it now. And I was just like, oh yes, saving a penny.
I've always hated like Christmas Day adverts, because you're like, Christmas is one of the most like commercially viable. I see you later. Like times of the year. Do you know what I mean? Like everyone buys a lot, and you're like, you've just made a shit ton of money. Like, give it a fucking rest. Do you know what I mean? Like, can you not go one day without having to like just try and sell something to someone? Like, Jesus Christ.
That being said, it is probably the most likely time for someone to...
See it? Yeah, because everything's shut.
No, I meant to buy something.
How? Everything's shut. It's Christmas Day. Like, pretty much everyone's like... Unless for example... Remember when I used to work at an unspecified supermarket?
Yeah.
And they kept asking me, hey, can you come in Christmas Day?
Yeah, they're open.
No, they're not open. Well, my one wasn't. They weren't open. They just wanted you to come in and like restock.
Oh, I mean, I know people who... Basically, my only other friend work Christmas Day and celebrate Boxing Day.
I think one year I got asked to do Christmas Eve, which I did, because I was like, that's fair enough. Christmas Eve Day, sorry, yeah. Because, well, it was that morning, so I came in at 5.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was kind of like a regular thing I did. That was fine. I didn't mind that at all. it was Christmas, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then Christmas Day evening, so like at 10, 11 o'clock, into Boxing Day, and then Boxing Day evening.
Yeah.
They were like, can you do any of all of or any of those? And I was like, seriously?
No, honestly, you'll be amazed of how much is actually still open.
It's just, yeah, like, do you know what I mean? Where it's like, you can't give anyone just one day, can you?
No, genuinely, like, it's a relatively normal thing because it's not all Christian based anymore.
No, that's fine, and I get that. I'm not saying like if you want to open, that's fine. Like, I know a couple of the corner shops around here, they're open.
Yeah, they're always open.
That's fine. Like, I've got nothing against that. What I'm saying is, like, they didn't just say, hey, if you want to work, you can. They were like, no, you need to come in because because of reasons.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, nowadays Christmas isn't like a big deal because no one's heavily Christian.
No, what I'm saying is like the opposite. It's a big deal because people buy things. Like, companies can't even let you just have one day off. Do you know what I mean? Where they're like, oh no, we need you in because like people buy stuff. Not even a religious thing, it's just people buy stuff. Get into work. Because you need to make us money.
Yeah. What I'm trying to say is that it's the reason you had it off in the first place is because it's a religious holiday.
Oh, right, yeah.
And
nowadays,
no one gives a shit.
Yeah, no one cares. Like, it hasn't been a religious holiday for a very long time, let's face it.
No, I know. And ever since then, things have started opening more and more. Because you remember when we were a kid, or kids, and everything was like shut.
Yeah.
Even the corner shops and stuff.
Yeah, like everyone just got one day off. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it wasn't like Christmas. It was just a holiday. Everywhere was shut.
Just everyone got a day off. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and then as everyone was just like, oh, you know what? I'm now female. Just like, nah, you can't have Christmas off. That's basically it.
Yeah.
The world went to shit, and then everyone was just like, fuck it. Christmas means nothing.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying, because it's like, it didn't really mean anything in general to like people who weren't religious. It was just like that one day that everyone kind of agreed that everyone just kind of got off. Do you know what I mean? It's like, no work, that's it, we're done. There's just one day. Just one day. Like, that's it.
But it's exactly the same as like Sundays.
Yeah, that's very true.
Where Sundays, I don't think when we were alive that everything used to be shut because it was the holy day.
Yeah.
God rests on the 7th day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now no one gives a shit.
No, I used to work Sundays. I haven't had a job that
I don't think it was within our lifetime.
No, I was going to say, like, I haven't had a job that hasn't required me to work a weekend.
I think most do nowadays.
Well, this is the thing I was saying to my friend. I was like, I'd quite like a weekend. That'd be nice. I haven't had one of those in years. And he was like, what are you talking about? He was like, no, he's got the typical kind of like 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
Yeah. I mean, different types of jobs.
True.
Majority of the time,
if you work retail, then yeah, you're working weekends. Retail is cancelled, by the way. Never work retail.
Business, you get weekends off because it's like everyone works at the same time.
Is this going to be the anti-capitalist rant episode?
Why is it anti-capitalist?
Because we're being arseholes to business.
I wasn't being an arsehole to it.
I was. I'm saying it now. Fuck business. What are you talking about? Give me my fucking Christmas day off, and let me have a weekend. Let me have Sunday.
Yeah. Why do you give a shit?
Because I don't want to work Sunday.
Why?
I want a day off. Thank you.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why? You get 2 days off. Admittedly, they're not together, which is a piss take.
Yeah, that's what I
But-
care about. Like, if I get 2 days off in the week, I'm good.
Yeah, then say that. Don't complain
Yeah.
about Sunday.
It's a weekend. I want a weekend, as in 2 days off in a row, because that means I get to enjoy one of them.
Yeah, you get 2 days off, not a weekend.
I've always called that a
Weekend.
weekend, like as in like because you can kind of structure your week around that, as in like it very clearly ends and begins. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, but believe it or not, it's actually done on the calendar.
Yeah. Okay, so can we talk about that for a minute? Because like some calendars do it Monday to Sunday, right? And then some calendars have Sunday to Saturday during
Yeah.
the week, and that's always really wound me up. You kind of like, hang on. I think most people agree week starts kind of Monday and ends
No,
Sunday.
week start is Monday, but I think it's done on.
Yeah, because I think my
When
Google
the-
Calendar does that, and it's always wound me up because you're like, you go to the beginning and you kind of instinctively look for for Monday, right? Is going to be at the beginning, but no, there's fucking Sunday right in your way.
No, actually, come to think of it, I don't think I've ever seen one that starts on Monday.
I think one of my phones did.
Like, when I think of a calendar,
Yeah.
I think of starting Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like automatically.
I
I
don't.
picture a calendar and it's S both sides.
Maybe that's it. Like, is that just like for the symmetry of the two S's? But
No, because it doesn't match up anywhere else.
either way, man, yeah, it really winds me up because you're like, dude, come on.
Yeah, no, I've only just realised, but yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, dear God, this chair is uncomfortable.
What have you got? Like some sort of office chair thing?
Exactly.
Ah,
Like a cheap one as well.
dude.
Basically the one that Mum had in
Oh yeah.
her office chair type
Oh
one, the red
God,
one.
yeah, that thing.
It's that, but it's got like a
It's-
full back support that's extremely rigid, and
Oh right.
yeah, it's
It's
not
the
pleasant.
definition of crappy plastic. I can't get over this thing. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Can you not hit this? Oh no, you turned off.
What does it do? Oh
Hazards.
yeah, it turns, isn't it?
Wait, did you turn off hazards?
No. There we go. I think that the stage just turns by itself.
Am I
don't think
thinking
you
of a
could-
different one then?
Probably.
There used to be one that you could hit.
Oh no, yeah, that was no fair.
No, wasn't that the bit in the middle that
No,
you
you
break?
used to. No, that was Brinstar.
Oh,
And no fair, you had a bubble shield that hid you from the lava that you had to hit, and you could shut people out of.
yes. Yeah.
I don't remember what this one's called.
No, but it looked kind of like this.
Yeah, but didn't have the monster. It just had a bunch of lava in the background.
Yeah.
Which, now that you mention it, background's quite impressive on this one.
No, wait, it did have monster, didn't it?
Oh yeah, maybe. But
It
it
wasn't
like it was
constantly
intermittent.
there. Exactly like this.
Yeah, I realised as soon as I said it.
It's like just an updated version of it.
Okay, yeah, the monster looks dead as fuck.
Yeah, it looked a lot better.
Yeah, this one, like the background, just because the background looks better than everything else.
I'm just really annoyed that you can't hit the things. I'm
Do you know what
so
this reminds me of? That, like, the background, it kind of looks like, not looks like, but reminds me of Lava Shelter from Shadow the Hedgehog.
Try and get back up.
Oh, sorry. I was
Trying to figure out a way back up because I can't hook
yeah,
on
you
to anything.
You need a hand. Oh.
I
Oh, you got it.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Yep.
Spite.
Yeah, that was rude.
Yeah, sorry. Wow. Well, there you go.
I meant the stage, not you. But
Oh, right.
the slow tilt back.
Yeah, it was just like, GG.
I've completely forgotten what we were talking about.
I was going to mention Shadow the Hedgehog, because
I
got a subject that we need to talk about. Because we kind of got into it on the last one, because I just finished editing the last episode. Which, by the way, editing one-handed, really hard. Just because it's not my dominant hand, so I had to do it, because I couldn't hold the mouse for a bit. I can kind of do it now.
Trackpad, don't you?
Say what?
You use trackpad.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I couldn't click the trackpad.
So much easier than using the mouse.
Yeah.
Or for you, just in general, using a mouse, though.
Oh no, I have a mouse, so I couldn't do any like modeling, 3D modeling or anything like that, because that needs two hands. Because you need to like hold different buttons to do something.
No, I just meant using a mouse left-handed is really irritating.
Well, it's the only way I've ever done it, so.
Yeah, I know, but for me it's my offhand.
Yeah.
And all of the buttons are backwards.
Yeah, which is exactly what I was finding when I tried to do some the other week. I was doing some before actually this. It's a lot easier now that my hand actually works. But yeah, editing one-handed, really difficult. Funnily enough, do you remember when I got repetitive strain in my arm when I was at uni?
No.
And I couldn't play, so I had to go into lessons still and sit there while everyone played guitar. And I had to sit there and watch them. It was like super torture, because they were like, oh no, we'll let you off of grades and stuff, which they didn't, by the way. They were like, oh good, you're better, sit exams. And I was like, but I can't play any. I've had like 6 months off. Sorry, not 6 months, 6 weeks off. Like, there's no way I can pass this exam. And they're like, oh yeah, that sucks. So yeah, I had to do retakes and kind of condense half the year into 2 weeks. Yeah, but you remember when I got repetitive strain and stuff?
Yeah.
They made me go in, and I still had to write essays.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, but I had to learn how to type one-handed. So I can type better with my right hand, because I spent 6 weeks having to type essays with my non-dominant hand. So I was like, oh, that's the only thing I can do in my right hand that I can do better in my right hand than my left. So typing was fine. So that's why I've been like doing a bunch of scripts and stuff. I forget why I brought this up.
I have no idea. But you started saying something about Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah. It's just abandon whatever the fuck I was talking about then, and just talk about something.
I literally have no idea where that was going.
Yeah, I
was waiting for the link to Shadow the Hedgehog, to be honest.
There was one, because I brought it up for a very specific reason, and I was like, shit, I've forgotten my point. So I'm just going to abandon ship. I'm going to admit that I fucked up, and we're just going to jump onto because we started talking about it editing. Oh, that was it. It was editing one-handed, and we kind of started talking about it, that things that like used to be good that now suck. And like a slightly linked topic to that was like things that always sucked that you liked a lot. Because this kind of looks like Lava Shelter, the Sonic the Hedgehog, not Shadow the Hedgehog. Because we played the shit out of Shadow the Hedgehog.
I mean, kind of.
I mean, it's got lava in it, and that's what I'm
that's
saying.
about
like,
it.
every time I think I see lava now, I just think Lava Shelter, like the tune. Future me, put this in.
I still have that saved.
Me too. It genuinely, like, that game has some good music. Sonic the Hedgehog has always had like pretty decent music, actually.
I literally remember nothing else from the Sonic franchise.
Except the music. Yeah.
Except that one song.
Oh, right, okay.
I also remember like the hours we'd spend literally just running around in circles on the 2-player of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah, because we got bored because the 2-player on that game sucked. So we used to just do races.
It wasn't even that. It was when we were trying to find each other, we'd just be running at the same speed, opposite sides of the map in the same direction.
Yeah.
So we'd
and
never
so it was
catch
just who
up.
crashed first.
If you crashed, you died and got overtook. Oh, it was such a good game.
That's the thing.
It's not now.
I don't think it was. I honestly don't think it was.
No.
If I remember rightly,
playing it's horrible.
Was pretty janky.
It's beyond horrible.
Excellent for Sonic the Hedgehog games, but
no,
janky
beyond horrible.
I haven't played it
nowadays, it's horrible.
Yeah.
I downloaded an emulator.
Oh no.
I downloaded it. I played it.
Oh,
it is literally unplayable.
Oh god. Do you know what? Was it like when we tried to play Need for Speed Underground again?
No. Like graphics wise, it's exactly as you remember.
Right.
The controls, like I swear to God, they're broken. The angles and shit are just dead.
Yeah.
You turn 90 degrees like constantly. You slide.
If I remember rightly, we'd ever actually like steered with the directions. We steered with the camera. Oh, I think I'm. Cool.
Well. But yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, like genuinely though, that game, I really do love that game.
Wait, can we just talk about it? The camera itself.
Was not
Although
helpful.
yes, it is the main steering mechanic. It is awful.
Terrible, genuinely terrible. Plus the level design was awful.
Like I really enjoyed the only ones I remember enjoying was the lava one, the Lava Shelter.
Because of the rails.
Because, yeah.
You didn't have to steer.
Oh, no, it was just so cool. You get, like, the jumps he does and everything.
Yeah.
And then the light one.
The light one.
Yeah, where you jump into, like, the beams.
Oh, yes. Cosmic
It's like
Fall.
a puzzle. And then you had, like, stages of each bit of the puzzle. I just like that atmosphere. That was cool.
Yeah. Wait, was that the one in space?
I don't know.
Oh, or was that the one, the digital circuit?
Yeah. With Knuckles? Not Knuckles. The crocodile.
Yes, Vector.
Yeah.
Do you not remember the theme tune? Because it just...
No, I literally only remember...
I remembered that one. I think I used it in a video. When I was ranting about something. Yeah, dude, man. that game, we played the shit. We even got the final last way version.
We did everything, didn't we?
Yeah, we 100%ed it, and then you got the final end story where you got to play as Super Shadow.
I thought that was just the general end.
No. That was like the final ending, because to get it, you had to... Fuck these guys with chairs. You had to, A rank every single stage on every single route.
Yeah.
And we did that. And it wasn't just like I did it and then you played it. No. I did that.
No, we
and
both
then
did
you
it.
had a game where you did that separately.
Yep.
We both did
I
it.
fully remember doing that.
Yeah.
I remember it being so much fun as well.
Yes. That was the thing, because now you tell me to do that and that sounds tedious as fuck.
I promise you, it is horrible. I couldn't even get through the first level. Do you know how much I wanted to make it the lava shelter?
No, I know, but that was like the final level.
I couldn't make it through the first.
Oh god, no.
And the idea of Maria, just no.
There was that's a whole part of like Shadow lore, though.
No, it's the one part I mean is where he just keeps randomly shouting, Maria!
Every time you fall off the space
Maria!
station. Yeah.
Maria!
There was that one stage that we always struggled on because it was a piece of shit. And it was that one where you had Maria following you around. It was on the Ark space station.
Yeah.
There was that one stage which just gave us both shit. Yeah, and it sucked. Where I remember that because you were really into the game and played it loads. Because it was the final route that we hadn't done. And then we got to that one stage, it was kind of like fairly late game. We were like, holy shit, you can wall jump?
Oh, yeah, it was just one of the mechanics that I think we used
because it
once
started
and then
with a wall
forgot
jump.
about.
And we were like, wait, what? I didn't know you could do that.
You do it before.
Yeah, but like briefly.
But it's just, there's nowhere where you have to do it.
Except this one bit in this stage. Yeah. I'd love to remake that game, because I think that genuinely could have been like really, really good.
Well, I'd love a HD remake.
Yeah, that would be quite nice.
Like,
I'd also like it if they dejanked
controls...
some of the controls. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if they did a full, probably not remake, not remaster.
Yes. Maybe merge some of the stages together, like all the ones in the city. Because do you know why I started originally kind of making games? Because I had a really good idea for a Sonic game. Okay, I just really wanted to make a Sonic game, but found out the game I wanted to make was actually really difficult. So you know, like the starting previews of when you leave it on the screen.
Yeah.
Of like Sonic, not Shadow the Hedgehog, because that one was weird. Just like Sonic games, and he's all running around bouncing off shit and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, why don't you just do that? Like, make that the game. Like, just run around and shit. I was gonna make it really fucking hard. Because and I was just gonna eliminate the whole idea of rings and just go, because in the TV show, remember the TV show we used to watch? He couldn't do his Sonic Rolly thing unless he had a ring. So I was like, alright, there's gonna be one ring, and you're gonna keep that ring, because it's the only thing that's gonna let you attack. If not, you have to run and dodge and just run. Because that's what Sonic does.
I used to really like that mechanic.
What?
Sorry, it was the ring thing. Where you'd black out if you had no rings. But otherwise you'd get hit and then drop rings.
Yeah. They were too common for it to be like effective though.
I mean, it was an easy game, but I liked it.
Yeah. Like the ones where it actually really worked was like the Sonic and Diablon fight in Shadow. You remember that? Where you fought the mech and there were like 8 rings in the entire stage anyway.
Yeah.
And eventually you'd get you fucked up. and like you'd just be down to one ring, so you're desperate to hold on to this one stupid ring. I was like, why not just cut the middleman and just have one ring? And you're like, okay, now the game's hard.
Like, the one thing I didn't understand is the fact that you drop all your rings.
You didn't drop all of them in Shadow. That tree looks awesome.
It does.
Wow, I like this stage. Where the hell's this?
Wait. Good luck. I'm gonna run toilet quickly because I really need toilet. You're gonna get beaten up by a bird.
Oh god.
Back in a sec. Good luck.
Thank you. That's a tomato. Can I kill the tomato? Oh my god, fuck it. Who is this? Is this a Mighty Duck reference? Yo, the background looks amazing. What is this game? Why is a duck beating the crap out of me? Why is he so ripped? Why is that duck jacked? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I killed the duck. Nice.